Well, good evening. Welcome back to the Diamond H. Marty here. Well, it's that time of year again when it's about to get cold, cold, cold. And that means making sure your bulk storage or transfer tank fuel that has diesel in it, or basically anything that engine that has diesel fuel powering it, probably need to think about treating that fuel from gelling or getting all kind of messed up this winter. As I mentioned before, it's fixed to get really, really, really cold in the central U.S. and the southern states, to which we are not used to. And if you plan on using those engines and those teens and those single digits, and depending on where you live, those negative degree Fahrenheit temperatures, that diesel fuel will gel if it's not treated. I partnered with Hot Shot Secret early 2024. There's a couple videos about that. You can go back and look if you're interested in that, of how I ended up with Hot Shot Secret. And I ended up partnering with them. Hot Shot Secret does not sponsor this channel. However, my partnership is I'm basically a brand ambassador. But I do have a link that I can share with you, and I have a discount code that I can share with you too, and I'll put that down in the description when I finish this video if you're interested in getting a discount. And but I wanted to announce a new product tonight too. But first, this product here is Hot Shot Secret's everyday diesel treatment plus winter defense. This will keep your diesel fuel from gelling up on you and freezing down to a certain temperature. And there's a treatment plan on the back that tells you exactly small quantities up to large quantities. It's very easy to follow. If you're a homeowner, tractor owner, that you only buy 5 gallons of diesel at a time, this is the bottle for you. It has measurement increments on here, very easy to follow. It's very economical actually, because it goes a long way. I think it's a half ounce for 5 gallons. This one starts out at 25 gallon quantities, which is 4 ounces for the maximum performance dose, 4 ounces to 25 gallons of diesel fuel, or the normal dose of 2 ounces per 25 gallons. Now, at 2 ounces per 25 gallons, that's only 4 ounces for 50 gallons. That's a lot of fuel for a 16-ounce bottle. This will last you a long time. Anyway, I use the performance dose, which is 4 ounces per 25, and I think I have that written down somewhere. My mind's not what it used to be. Anyway, this stuff goes a long way. This one bottle will treat up to 200 gallons of diesel fuel. You can be rest assured that you're well protected using this product. If you know me, you know that I push this on Facebook, on all the tractor pages on Facebook. If somebody mentions what should I use, this is my go-to. This is what I tell new tractor owners, experienced tractor owners, all tractor owners. If they ask the question, I answer them with this answer right here. Hot Shot Secret EDT plus winter defense. It's great stuff. I actually use this all year long because it's not that much more expensive than the regular everyday treatment. And I have 2 transfer tanks. One of them is 25 gallon that I built, and the other one is I bought a 58 gallon transfer tank. So I keep that fuel treated at all times. And most of the time, it has EDT plus winter defense in it, just in case I forget, or we don't use that fuel up and it all of a sudden gets cold on us and we need it. This way, it'll always be ready year round. That diesel can sit unused for another year and make it all through the winter because it's treated with this. It won't hurt it. There's nothing in here that will phase it during the summer or the spring or in higher temperatures. It won't phase it at all. What it does do is keep that diesel fuel from gelling at certain temperatures and down to zero, and even below negative zero if you follow the maximum treatment plan. But anyway, let's move on to the new product. I want to announce I was so excited when I found out Hot Shot Secret was coming out with their own formulation for heavy duty grease. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hot Shot Secret 7150 Extreme Pressure. This is rated NLGI number 2 grease, which is an all-purpose grease. This 7150 is for your high-speed bearings, over 5,000 RPM, things like that. There's 2 new products. This is the first one I'm talking about, 7150. This is for your high-speed bearings. And both of these don't have a temperature drop point. They will not melt. That is just awesome. If you know about greases, and I'm a grease and lubrication nerd, okay, almost to the point of being a tribologist, which I'm not. But this is some great stuff, and I'll get to the meat of the sandwich here in a minute. But this 7150 is the general purpose, basically covers for everything that you might need grease for, and it's safe for high-speed, high-temp bearings. The second product, which is what I plan on using a lot of, is 7460. The 7460 is the heavy-duty version of this. They basically both have the same formulation, except for the 7460 is much, much tackier and stickier. It will stay in place better because it's designed to go into pins and bushings on heavy equipment and bearings and everything. The grease needs to stay where you put it. This will do it. Now, the most exciting part about this new announcement of this grease is not just because it's new grease or it's a new formulation, but there's a thing called molybdenum. And if you know anything about grease and the tractor and construction world, then you know 3% to 5% moly grease is the very best you can get for protection of those pins and bushings and backhoes, tractor loaders, excavators, bulldozers, you name it. If it's got pins and bushings and metal-to-metal surfaces that rub up against each other with a lot of heavy loads on them, then you know the best grease to buy is grease with moly in it. That's not debatable. That is a fact, Jack. I say that to lead you to this. I was using a 3% moly grease on my TYM T474 tractor. It did well until it got summertime. Until the temperatures got above 90, it did very well. What happened above 90 degrees, it just basically melted, okay? It melted and started hitting the ground. Everywhere I had a pin and a bushing, black gunk would just dripping out. Now, the problem wasn't that it was making a mess. I don't care about that, okay? I'll just clean up the mess, wipe it down, or whatever. The problem is the grease was not staying where I put it. The grease was not doing its job because it couldn't stay where it was supposed to stay. And it can't do what it's supposed to do if it's not even there, right? Right. So, I was basically forced to find a better grease, and I did. I found a heavier, tackier grease, and it was blue colored, not red like everybody's probably thinking. And it has performed excellent ever since I switched to that blue heavy duty grease. And then along this winter came Hot Shot Secret. And both of these formulations, ladies and gentlemen, have soluble moly in them. They're not black like a normal grease. They're actually emerald green colored. I don't know if the camera will pick up this color or not. Let's try. It's really dark emerald green. And it smells good too. Most greases stink. This grease does not stink. But to have a heavy-duty grease like this that does not have a melting point or dropping point during standard ASTM test is remarkable. And then add to the fact that it has moly in it. Not only does it have moly in it, but it has the soluble moly in it, which is even better, because it stays in the grease, and the grease, in the case of this 7460, stays where you put it. That's just awesome all the way around. It's just awesome, okay? This is on their website. You can order it now, today. This actually just came in yesterday. I cannot wait to give this a full load test, both of these. But this is going to be my favorite right here, just for all my equipment and tractors. This is going to get a workout, tube after tube after tube. And I'm excited about it. I shouldn't be excited about a grease, but it sounds silly, but it's true. I am. I'm really excited about this new grease. This is some awesome stuff, man. And it's not, not only that, it's not the regular 14 ounces in the tube. It's a normal standard size tube. Lengthwise, there's 15.5 ounces of grease in here, each one of them. Both models. 71-50 and 74-60, both of 15.5 ounces. Can't beat that with a big long stick. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about the new grease. It's great stuff. You can look up the technical sheet on it if you question my little authority here. Some of what I said is an opinionized, and most of it's facts. If you've been around equipment, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to grease. A lot of people say grease is grease. I don't believe that. Not knowing what I know, grease is not grease. There's a big long rabbit hole you can chase just trying to find out about grease, but this has instantly became my favorite grease already. I just reading the specs and knowing how this is formulated and who formulated it. Hot Shot Secret has some excellent people. I'm telling you, they're very nice. It's all American made stuff from Gillard, Ohio. Great folks up there, I'm telling you. From the tribologist to the lab engineers to the salespeople out front and the customer service and the people in shipping and research and development, even the Hot Shot people on their own YouTube channel. They're just really nice folks all the way around. Can't find any better. Not that I've found. But anyway, I'm glad to be a partner with Hot Shot Secret. One of the reasons I wanted to come on here and do a short video tonight and tell you to remind you that you might want to treat your diesel fuel before it gets cold, because it's fixing to get cold. Okay, seriously. So get you some EDT Winter Defense. I'll put my link in the description. I'll put my discount code in the description. If you want to get it from the website, there's you can get both of these versions, or a lot of these products at your local big box store. It's blue and white, or the local parts store, or get it off online at Hot Shot Cigarette. They got some of the fastest shipping folks I ever seen in my entire life. You order something today, it's shipped the next day, possibly the same day, and then you get it when you get it. How fast FedEx or UPS ships it to you, but they get it out the door quick, fast, and in a hurry. Anyway, I gotta quit rambling. I'm just so excited about this new grease. Get you some. Thanks for watching.